Boxing CHANN! What are you saying, Boxing CHANN?
Hey guys, I was just I've had this for a minute and I was supposed to have put it out and did the commentary with it, but I didn't. I just had the clip, and it was just something that I was watching Fraser Clark, prospect heavyweight, talk about, you know, that he's with Anthony Joshua he saw him in like training camp and stuff like that. And he said about something really interesting about Robert Garcia. And, you know, there's always been all this rumour that Robert Garcia and Anthony Joshua didn't really gel as much as we all thought and hoped. And what was his prime purpose? Because, you know, having Angel Fernandez and Robert Garcia, two heads in the corner, as we saw for Usyk Joshua, we didn't get it. But let's have a look. Stand by.
Yeah, really. How well did Robert Garcia fit in? I imagine it was great to have his experience.
It was good to have his experience. Don't get me wrong, and you know, I think Robert Garcia was a nice guy. Was he necessary? I'm going to say it. I don't think so. You know, I'll be honest, and I've seen Angel Fernandez take a lot of flack. Oh, people should have let Robert do this. People should let Robert do that. Why wasn't Robert in the corner over there? Angel was the one doing the work in this gym. Robert was a cheerleader standing on the side of the ring, shouting in his experience. Angel was planning the sessions. Angel was doing the sessions. Robert would have looked over him. He didn't have to say anything because the sessions were bang on. The training was bang on.
There.
People talk about head coach or Robert was head coach. It was just a dual mix. He brought experience, and experience is great in these big world title fights. You know what I mean? And that's what he brought. That's what he came for. I don't think people get it twisted and say, "Oh, he came here to train AJ." He didn't really come here to train him. He came here to add to what we already had.
Hey, payday. You want payday? I know that.
He was like that. He was quite blunt, wasn't he? He was like, he didn't do anything. He was just there like to cheerlead. And don't know what his point was. What the point of him being there was. That sounded pretty harsh. I was like, oh my God, that's quite, that's harsh in the building. Fraser Clark said, no fucks given. Bars. Yeah. It's always, it's kind of echoed what sentiments that I've had. Like, what did Robert Garcia bring to the building? You know, the second performance from Anthony Joshua, as we could see, was much better. But I'll have to think that is that not just credited for Anthony Joshua being better on his own, because it was enough for me to see a good difference. But I mean, if that's what Robert Garcia brought to the table, and you know, you always hear Robert Garcia say, you know, when I spoke to Anthony Joshua's team, like, they said to me this, how comes Anthony Joshua just not directly saying nothing to you? That's what I find funny and strange. Like, when it was Rob McCracken didn't have to get through to anyone else to get through to Anthony Joshua. It's just a direct. So I'm not entirely sure what's what and what's not, but it was just something that I thought I'd bring to you, from me to you. From you to me, me to you. EU dares, Rodders. EU dares. Because I don't know. Going forward, is Anthony Joshua going to stick with Robert Garcia? Because as we know, Robert Garcia says he wants Anthony Joshua to fly and do camp in the US. I'm not sure if Robert Garcia is just the guy. I was never sure. I was like sold on Robert Garcia being the trainer. I mean, if that's his role, just to cheerlead, give me an A. AJ. You need someone that's a bit more hands-on than that, and I would expect Anthony Joshua to change that. I'm intrigued to see going forward. Is it Garcia or is it not Garcia? That is the question. Anyway, I'm gone. Hey girl, it's LadyChann, rep nonetheless. Come box with Shan. Jan! Confusion. What's going on, Anthony Joshua? Sort out who's in your building. Jan!